when I look, like, this is what I don't understand. Like, it's the start of the season, and you got guys out. Like, I understand, like, Paul George, he had dealt with a hyperextension in the preseason. I get it.
Yeah.
But, like, Embiid played in the Olympics, so I'm trying to figure out from the Olympics until now how he's not available for the start of the season. First, you come out and say, we're not playing back-to-backs, and then you're not even available for game one. So I'm just trying to see, like, who the advisors, who the doctors, who the physical therapist, who is these people, and who's in these guys' ear. It's just, I'm just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the start of the year. You got new pieces. You want to start developing your chemistry. That's just how I always start. You know, I'm like, look, we come in the season, we got to get our shit together early, because if you don't, then we're going to be behind the eight ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that I feel like they got like a laid-back approach to the game now. You know, it's no urgency to like, man.
Well, P, I think if I let you, you will.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
But it ain't. We don't come from I let you. We took
stop.
control of ours.
We're not talking about us. We're not talking about us.
It's just frustrating, bro.
You know what's frustrating?
frustrating.
Watching the league,
He
we
is.
all took pride in, build the league up to something.
It's just frustrating, dog.
So listen, this is precautionary. This is today's world. You know, in the world of where we live in now, to where if you hurt your leg and I say you got 2 weeks to heal, but you know what? If you can come back sooner, give me that. You got the right to take the whole 2 weeks, right? Okay, so
I'm gonna come back when when I feel like my shit is good.
that's you. You don't know.
It might be good in 2 days.
It might be different for everybody else, and everybody else is under different windows. And you know what? So much other stuff comes into the play. My point is this, bro. That's not going to, what you always tell me, man, him taking his time off is not always going to guarantee anything.
It's not gonna guarantee you gonna be healthy later.
And that's the problem.
That's what
If
I'm
it's
saying.
not going to give me extra something, then why the fuck are we doing it, P? If I'm taking 5 more days or I'm taking whatever.
So I could be ready down the line.
I just don't understand why these kids are not ready, why these guys are not ready in the beginning of the year. At the start of the year, bro. And then too, I'm seeing some guys who didn't even make the playoffs.
Still not ready.
Still not ready. So, yeah, this is where we at. So, I'm looking like this. When they said Embiid and George wasn't playing, I immediately focused on Maxey and immediately focused on the other team and see what these guys look like without their stars.
Mm-hmm.
They're gritty. They're fight. They're going to play defense. And Maxey is becoming into his own confidence.
Yeah.
I had to sit back and I watched Maxey, but, man, I was watching the Bucks. Giannis looks good. I was worried about his health. I was worried about his durability. I watched him in the Olympics. He plays the same way. You already know that style breaks you down. I know that firsthand, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to see how he was, P. He looked good. Dame looked good. And you know what? Ain't nobody talking about it. You don't hear the Bucks. We've been talking about Orlando. We've been talking about Philly. We've been talking about Cleveland. We've been talking about the Knicks. We ain't talked about Milwaukee. So I wanted to see what Milwaukee looked like, and Milwaukee looked really good. I don't know if they got that third piece, though. They need that third piece. Middleton's out again. Well, you know, give me your 2 cents on that. What you think of that? Middleton out again?
Yeah,
P?
I think their window is slowly closing because I think like he was a huge piece to their championship run, and like Dame is getting older. You got Giannis still in his prime.
Good,
like you need, I think they one piece away. Like it don't even have to be a major piece, just somebody you can count on to be consistent every night, and that's what Middleton was. So who's gonna be that third guy for them to put them back into contender zone? Because right now, I think they a tier below a contender right now.
They need like a Tobias Harris.
Somebody they could just
I'm saying,
like
you know how he come in.
Tobias Harris was
15 to
consistent,
18,
like 15 to 18 type that. Like on any given night can give you 30 on one of them nights. You know what I'm saying? They need something like that to be able to compete for contention.
Could Gary Trent Jr. be that guy? He averaged 18 at one point in the
He
NBA.
did. I was watching last night. Lil G was on some defense. He was giving a defensive effort to where I was like, oh yeah, he bringing another level. And if
he can be consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?